Listen, I started playing music as I was 7 years old. I started as a kid, and I've been blessed to been around a lot of musicians and also work in the same industry. I went to a school, as a matter of fact, Full Sail University, where I, took audio engineering, film and video production, and so it was cool to network with a lot of people in the same industry that I kind of motivate me to continue with music. I'm really proud of my last album. The album is called Siete Años Parte Uno. In English would be 7 Years Part 1. The album basically, I kind of worked around it as a concept. It was actually released September 7 of 2011. The album is called 7 Years, Siete Años. It's $6.99, so $7, and it's 7 songs. It was kind of sort of like a concept. This album talks about a lot of I've been through a lot of stuff during the years, and also people have told me a lot of stories. And it talks about, life, to be quite honest. I mean, there's a song about, I went through a time where my wife was actually diagnosed with a condition. As a matter of fact, it's multiple sclerosis. Thank God she's fine. But I wrote a song based on what happened there. I wrote a song 4 months before my son was born, so I talked a little bit about that. And I also talk about some of the times that people are living. I talked about in another interview that I did about a song that I wrote that it's called Otro Día Más, just another day. And in this song, it's kind of funny because when I wrote this song, it was kind of funny, the song that I wrote about a guy that basically he's trying to figure out what he's going to do because he has so much bills and his wife is going crazy with all these bills. And then all of a sudden, the only thing that he has left is just asking for a miracle. At the time, I thought it was actually funny, but I did a video for YouTube and everybody started sending me emails and stuff. And that eventually became the single of the album because, so people related so much because of the economy and all the stuff that is happening. The album was actually produced by Omar del Valle, which is another producer, Jose Nazario from Advanced Audio Co., and myself. And it's been awesome, and I can't really complain. And awesome musicians playing on it. And that's pretty much it. It's actually available right now on iTunes. I wrote this song based on someone related to I guess our family, and at the time that I wrote that song, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bitter about this person, and I was writing this song because I was not too happy with it. But at the end of the day, when we actually heard back the song, it was almost a sexy song about I guess a chick or girl that she's actually in love with two people, and then she's trying to compare them both, but at the same time she wants them both, and it has a sensual feel to it that for some reason has worked, and people are loving the single, and so I guess it's gonna be my second single. Well, listen, I'm really grateful to be endorsed by Rollins guitars. Rollins is a brand that's been around for a couple of years now. It's actually, I believe we're going into our possibly 5th, 6th, 7th year. I was approached by Gilbert Ampere. He's the A&R, or let's just say the sales guy for Rollins, and through a friend of mine, David Maldonado, which at the time was one of my managers. He asked me if I was interested in kind of representing the brand. At the time, it was a perfect fit. It's a great guitar. It's definitely something that it's a great quality for the price. I go with Rollins all the way to the end. If anybody wants to look at me, or my stuff, they can go to www.ñecomusic.com, NECOmusic.com. They also can look me on Facebook as Ñeco. They can also look for me on Twitter. It's twitter.com/ñecomusic. And I guess I'm on Reverb Nation, and if it makes it easier for you guys, just go on Google and search for Ñeco Peña, and you're probably going to find me. And also, if you want to know a little bit more about the guitars, you can go to rollingsguitar.com. So listen, guys, thank you so much for listening to some of my story here. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that supports my music, and they've been with me for a little while and listening to all this stuff that I come up with. Really, really grateful for you guys, and look for my new single coming up soon. And also the album is available on iTunes. And if you're in Miami, or if you want to come down, I'm going to be at Esencia on June 6, 2012, down in Miami at the place is Hoy Como Ayer, and I'm going to be part of Esencia, the singer-songwriter night. Really grateful to be there. So hope to see you there. See ya.